Hello humans, welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel if you are one of my bagel babes. I'm Kelsey, the blogger behind Blondes and Bagels. Today I wanted to talk about Longchamp, but like specifically the Le Pliage bag. On my blog, one of my most popular blog posts to date is actually a really simple, very old blog post that I did about the Le Pliage. It was basically titled like the best everyday tote or something like that, but it's constantly one of the highest ranked blog posts on my entire site. So I kind of wanted to do like a short video version of that and make it more detailed. That post is really simple, it's really old, I kind of need to update it. So today we're gonna go through essentially the Le Pliage. I have 6 or more of this bag. It comes in different sizes, comes in different materials. We're only gonna talk about the nylon version today, but I'm gonna walk you through the different sizes that I have. I'll take you through the pros, the cons, and then we'll just like wrap it up. So let's do it. I have to admit, I thought it was a bit shocking that my blog post about this bag was so visited, I guess. Or like, I just thought it was interesting that so many people are looking at this bag because it's not the most flashy bag, right? Like this is the large version in black. It's just very simple, which I guess maybe that is why so many people search for it. They're just curious, like, is it worth it? Is it durable? So let's just talk about the different sizes of the bag first and foremost. I've got a lot of them, to be honest. I kind of went on a spree at one point in time, but basically the Le Pliage refers to this foldable nylon bag. It comes in other materials now. You can get it in leather, but it is by Longchamp. I have it in multiple sizes. Let's like walk through what all the sizes I have are. So I had to do some research on this. I'm looking at my phone to just confirm. I took some notes, but they've changed the names of a lot of these bags. So for example, I thought this one was the mini, but I actually think they're calling this the small top handle bag. This one is $95. It's about the size of my head. But then you have another one called a small, which they're not the same size at all. This is the small tote bag versus this is the, oh my God, versus this is the medium top handle. Versus this is the large top handle. I don't know that their sizing makes any sense to me, to be honest, because you're calling two of these things small. You're calling this small, and then you're calling this also small. They're not the same size, Longchamp. But anyway, just a quick breakdown on all of these bags and what I use them for. So I'm gonna call it the mini. I think they're calling it the small, but I'm gonna call it the mini because that's what it is in comparison to everything else. So the mini is the smallest one. It is just a top handle bag. You can wear it in like the crook of your arm. This is sort of like if I'm doing some daytime activities, just going out, whatever. I've taken this traveling actually as my little mini bag because it is so durable. Meanwhile, the next size up from that is actually the small top handle, which is like a tote bag. This is probably my least used size out of all of them because I think it's like a weird middle ground. It's not big enough to actually fit a whole bunch in. Like I can fit a laptop, but really not much else. I feel like an iPad. It's just sort of a weird middle ground and I can't do a whole lot with it. So I don't know, least used. The mini was $95. This one is $125, I believe. And then this is considered medium, boop, 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 with a top handle, which I actually have this in 2 other colors. It's kind of obnoxious, but they make them in a bunch of different prints. So like when I was in Paris, we actually found one that was like a Paris print. So I wanted a memory of Paris. So I got one that was Paris. So yeah, I have a couple of these. I actually use this a lot for it not being a shoulder bag or like a crossbody bag. It fits so much and it's comfortable to carry. So I do love this size. And then the one I'm currently like lugging around with me for work, which I think you've seen it, you know? Like everybody has the black, large Longchamp Le Pliage. If you're Googling it or searching for it here on YouTube, that's probably the one you're referring to. So the medium I think is $115, and then that large that everybody has is $145, I do believe. So those are all the different sizes. Out of all of them, I use the large the most because it's great for travel. It is good for a work day. It's good for all of that stuff. I use the mini a lot more than you would think. The medium is a good middle ground. The small is really the only one I don't pick up because it's just a weird size. If I'm going small, I'm going small. If I'm going big, I'm going big. Okay, let's talk about the pros of this bag. We're just gonna hold up the little mini dude as an example, but the biggest pro of a Longchamp Le Pliage in the original nylon is that it's incredibly durable. So the nylon itself is water resistant, it's scratch resistant, it's stain resistant. I mean, if you're looking for a bag that's really not gonna get banged up that easily, or that you're not gonna care that it gets banged up that easily, it's this bag. The reason so many people love it is because you can put it on the ground. No, it does not have feet, but do you care? I don't. Like, it doesn't matter if it gets dirty because you can just wipe it down. The inside is also lined in a really easy to clean material. Basically, it's just plasticky, kind of. There is one pocket on every Longchamp right here, a snap closure, and then it actually folds. I think this is the signature thing about Le Pliages is that they fold up into this nice, neat little doodad. So number one, it's durable, and number two, which is this, it's really great for travel. It's honestly the best travel bag, dare I say it, just because it folds up. So for example, if I'm headed somewhere where I might want a variety of different sizes of bags, I love to pack a Longchamp just because for me, it means I have some options, but I don't have to sacrifice space to have those options. The other thing is it is very comfortable to wear. The straps are soft, they're not super stiff. They do soften over time for sure. This leather will get soft over time. It's very comfortable to wear. And also in general, I do think cost-wise, that could be a pro. So it's expensive for what it is. Like, let's just get that out of the way. Longchamp is literally charging you $95 for nylon and a little bit of leather for this little tiny bag. So it's not really a great cost when you're thinking about the materials. However, in general, for like a durable handbag and a classic handbag that isn't designer, but also isn't, you know, super cheap, it's like reasonable, I guess is sort of where I would put it. But as far as cons, there are a few I do want to point out. So corner wear is going to be the biggest con that I have to talk about. Mine don't really have much corner wear. This one doesn't. Let's find one that does. Maybe you. Do you have corner wear? Honestly, you guys, like a little bit here on this corner, but that's my most used one. Even that, like not really on mine, but I have seen some Longchamps from some of my friends where the corners are just, they start to tear and fray and you just generally get a hole on the corners. So just something to be aware of, like they are gonna wear out over time. This isn't a Louis Vuitton where you can go and take it to get repaired at the Longchamp store. Like it's unfortunately just not the most durable at the corner. I wish they would do something to fix that, but it's just a fact of Longchamp life, I guess. The other thing I think that could be a con is just the general like lack of structure. It does kind of look goopy, so unless you fill it up all the way, it's definitely gonna melt. But that's a personal preference if you don't mind your bags looking a little bit slouchy. And then the other thing I would say is it's just not really the most versatile. It's versatile in the sense that like you have all of these size options, all of these color options, but it's not versatile in the sense that it's very casual. Like this is a casual looking bag. I'm not gonna take this out to a nice dinner or anything like that. It doesn't transition well from day to night sometimes. It just depends what you have going on in your calendar, but that could be a con. Okay, so who are these bags for and what do we think of them? Obviously, I love this bag in general, considering I have so many of them. I just think they're really functional, and I'm a functional tote kind of gal. I have a lot going on and I need to take a lot with me and I need to switch between bags and not worry about throwing it around. So for me, I really enjoy this bag. I do think that this bag is for someone that needs a general day-to-day bag that can withstand wear and can just be functional. This could be for someone that lives in more temperamental climates too. If you commute and it rains a lot where you are, it's water resistant, so that's really great. Don't have to worry about it getting damaged. And also this is for someone that travels a lot and is on the go a lot. It's a great travel bag. You know who you are, the jet setter type. Anyway, honestly, that's all I really want to talk about. I just wanted to give you guys a little insight into the different sizes, my thoughts on the pros and cons, and just keep it short and simple, and that's it. So if you liked this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel. I do videos twice a week about beauty, life, handbags, clearly. So subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.